A drone note is simply a note that you play along with the melody that you're playing. It sustains throughout the whole piece. For example, joy, 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 ever new joy, 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 ever new joy, joy. Now that note that I'm holding down with my thumb, which is the way you typically play a drone note with your thumb while you're playing the melody and the rest of your fingers, that's the drone. And compare that with how it sounds without it. Joy, 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 ever new joy, 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 ever new joy, joy. Doesn't it sound a lot deeper, richer with that sustained note below it? You'll find that drones in all these different chants with a square around them right at the beginning usually. So here we go. Joy, 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 ever new joy, 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 etc. Now there's some chants that have 2 drones or sometimes 3. And let's look for one here. Okay, here's one. From joy I came. You'll see that it starts with an A drone and then goes to D. Now typically that's because, well, 2 reasons. Either you start off in a low range of melody and then go to a high range, and it's hard to keep your thumb down there while you're playing the high range, so that's the reason that it'll switch up to the high one often. Sometimes it'll change if the key demands it, where the original drone just doesn't sound good. And you'll find that occasionally, but in this case let's do this sample here, starting on A, as it says. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. From joy I came, for joy I live, in sacred joy I melt again. From joy I came, etc. Now, if you're new at this, it'll take a little while to get used to switching drones. But like anything else, it comes easily the more you practice. Just keep at it. Don't worry about messing up. This is a devotional instrument. God listens to the heart, and anything that you do with devotion, no matter what it is sweet sounding. So feel free to just try your best, move around, experiment, see what sounds best. You'll notice sometimes that when the drone note is the same as a melody, that I'll lift it up and emphasize it as the melody note, for example. Let's go to the end of this, right here. In sacred joy I melt again. I'll do that again. In sacred joy I melt again. Very simple.